Do you want to level up your lager game? I've got a few tips for success. In my opinion, it really comes down to healthy and happy yeast, keeping your yeast as healthy as possible to ensure the cleanest results with your lagers. It's crispy. So number one tip is yeast nutrients. I'm going to recommend our yeast lightning. Works great. Yeast nutrients are the number one way to avoid off flavors, which are usually a lot more obvious in lagers compared to other styles where maybe the hops are more noticeable. You often don't have much margin for error with off flavors with lagers, so I highly recommend using a high quality yeast nutrient. Beyond nutrient, it's really important to watch your pH with lager fermentations. Lager yeast tends to drop pH less than an ale yeast will, so lagers can come out a little bit too flat tasting if you're not able to get the appropriate pH drop. So typically for crispier lagers, you're going to go with a lower pH, and for softer lagers, you're going to go with a higher finishing pH. Keep an eye on that. Another important factor is yeast pitch rate. With lagers, you need a lot of yeast. So make sure you make a starter, make sure you get enough yeast to pitch into that fermentation. Make sure you stay tuned for part 2 of Richard's lager tips.